Night, and it's the bag that I have in front of me. This is the Napoli leather shoulder bag, available in 2 color choices. This is the Abstract Animal, which is one of the newer prints with the browns and blacks to get together. If you can't decide if you want to carry a black handbag or a brown handbag, the Abstract Animal is going to go with absolutely everything. And then we have what's called British Tan. And I'm going to welcome Patricia Nash into the show to talk more about this color. Patricia, who has been a designer for many, many years, said, I want to do my own thing, and her own thing turned out to be a global sensation, and we are so lucky to have her beautiful bags here at HSN. Patricia, thanks for continuing to hang out with us here live. We'll see how many trains go by in the show.
I know. You know, we built this studio out of this vintage building that my husband's a developer, and so this building is like a over 100-something-year-old building, and we completely restored it. And right behind it is the old Standard knitting mill, which is a famous place that's all dilapidated now too. But the train runs right behind here, and so it was so funny when we were. It hardly comes through, but it's come through twice today, so.
I love it. And Patricia, yeah. This day only bag, let's talk about this British Tan.
Yes.
Like, what is this color? It is magnificent.
Isn't it? You know, this whole 10th anniversary collection is about my experiences and my travels in the countryside in England. And in there, I found this old vintage saddle that was literally made in leather like this. In Great Britain, they call this British Tan. They call it for this type of leather and the color, which is very distinctive. It's like sort of like a rich mahogany or kind of a cherry wood. I mean, every time you can describe it any way, all kinds of different shades, but this is an amazing leather, the quality, the grain of it. And this bag is one of the first satchels that I designed that we brought back for the 10th anniversary. Look at all the leather on the collar of that bag alone. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say.
And it's got all that secure zip on it. But then inside, it's got all the organization that you're used to seeing in my bags, with the elastic pockets on both sides and the zipper pocket on the other side. But there is a secret compartment on this bag that I have to tell you about. And this woman that bought this bag when I first launched it years ago just saw me on, there you go, look at that. Underneath that pleat is a pocket. It's a very deep pocket. You can put all kinds of things in there. Well, this woman bought this bag about 7 years ago, and she saw me talking about this on a social interview, and she goes, she chimed in, she goes, I've owned this bag for years and I didn't know there was a pocket on the outside of the bag.
I didn't know until you said the word secret pocket, and I started guessing where it would be. I actually didn't know either.
Yeah, because it's right over that pleat. You know, pleating leather like this too, that quality of leather is very difficult to do. But that really gives it a beautiful feminine look to have all of that pleating on there. But yeah, there you go. It's like this hidden pocket there.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. That's amazing. By the way, I have an update on the British Tan. 6 dozen remain. If you want the Abstract Animal, the other color, we only have 120 to go around. That's it. So it's this day only. At the end of the day, the price will go back up, and it's $100 off for this day only. Sometimes this day only, it's $20 off, $40 off, $60 off, $80 off. This is $100 off. Instead of $249, it's $149.50. $149.50 is a steal for this bag. It's like below a clearance price. It is absolutely a steal. Right, Patricia?
And it's, absolutely. This is one of the top satchels in our line. I don't think, I've never seen it at a $149. Honestly, I haven't. I mean, that's just an amazing, I didn't even know you were going to sell it today, but at that price. But here you see all the hand cutting and our vegetable tan leather, how we do each little logo that's in the inside of the bag with an old-fashioned single hand press. And here we talked about burning the edges a lot on these bags, just like they did probably 100 years ago, but definitely decades and decades ago. The hand burnishing, the hand braiding strap that we showed on that earlier bag. But look at the long drop on this strap also, Helen.
Oh, 4 dozen left now, Patricia. 4 dozen left in the British Tan.
Yeah, there's look at how beautiful that drop is. And that little yoke on the top of the satchel, that little, you know, on neckline on that satchel, which really gives you a lot of room you've got a heavy coat on, or sometimes you're just fussy about having a satchel bag too close to your underarm. Fantastic bag. But then you can put it on the nook of your hand if you of your arm if you want, and carry it that way. But this is just a very ladylike satchel, and you can see the shape of it. It's going to expand to whatever size you want it to be. So if you carry a lot of things or you don't carry a lot, it's still going to look natural in its shape with all that pleating and that slouchy look on the bottom. But then it's got that
oh gosh,
firm
I got some
organization on the top.
updates. So there's 3 dozen left in the British tan. That is 100% going to go. The strap drop is 12 inches. So that's, strap drop is from here to here. So that means like when you're putting your arm through it, like how much room you have. It's a really nice, generous strap drop on this. I want to give you the other dimensions: 17 inches in the length, 13 inches in the height. So 13 inches this way. So it's a little bit wider than it is high, which is what you were talking about, where it really will grow to fit a lot of stuff inside.
Yeah, look at that, how natural it looks on her. I love that pleated look. It looks so elegant. It looks so stylish, and it looks so vintage inspired.
I know, and absolutely. Here's a last look at this British tan. You know, it's so funny. I've been binging The Crown on Netflix, so anything British, I'm like, I can't even. Are you too?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I know.
Yes,
well,
I love watching the fashion. I love, you know, I just love seeing what they're wearing. And
this is sold out. This is sold out. Okay, bye. But yeah. 6 dozen left of this, but you made me feel better, Patricia. I thought, what is it about this? I cannot turn it off.
I love it.
My parents lived in London for 20 years. My dad is a professor. He's in charge of that semester abroad program. And in Europe, a woman carries a handbag like this. It's like I mean, it's like a sophisticated, gorgeous. It's not any of this disposable tote bag stuff. It's something gorgeous like this. And, you know, maybe even handed down from their mother. This bag is going to stand the test of time.
And you know, that's what's happening now here too. And I'm so proud of all of us to be like that. You're right. In Europe, you buy a nice bag because you want it as an investment. You know you're going to keep it for years. You're not disposable. And now I'm seeing that trend more in the U.S. And I'm so proud of all of us because we don't need to buy all of these things. We need to buy those pieces that we can pass on, and they're not disposable, and they're going to stay the way that you needed them to stay. They're not going to bust tomorrow or be out of fashion. And this is one of those classic satchels that you'll have forever, or someone else will after you.
By the way, the price goes away at the end of the day. You're saving $100. This is a silhouette that is popular, and this is the latest and greatest, newest print, which is, I think it's incredible because, especially when you look at Brooke's outfit, how many times do you like, should I go with the browns or the earth tones, or should I just do all black, and then which bag do I have? That outfit is a perfect example of how this bag will go with those earth tones, all the earth tones. And if you want to do that sleek, you know, outfit in black pants, I have a million, you know, black pants and black tops. This bag will stand out because it is a black bag, but it's also a brown bag. It really is both. It really is both.
I mean, she's got slacks and a top on, and that bag just made that outfit.
Agreed.
Wow. When she walks into a room, wherever she is with that bag, people will notice it and stop her. I promise. This is one of those bags that there will be people from time to time that'll just go, wow, I love your bag. Yeah, and this one's going to get scooped up completely. We're last call on this is the last color, and this is the last call. We're not going to have it again. It's $100 off, Patricia. I know, it's
one more
amazing.
minute. I'll let you talk about it for one more minute.
Well, I love this trim on it. This is like a glazed black vegetable tan leather on the top. As you can see, it has a little sheen to it. It's not like a patent leather, but it's like your classic European leather, you know, that you would expect to see on the status of this kind of bag. So that really even gives it that more richness to it. But remember, that has zips all the way across. It's got a great
Patricia, I don't want to interrupt you, but it's sold out. So
okay.
don't be sad. We have more stuff. Okay. Thank you so much for your calls and orders. That truly was a steal. I mean, truly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the necklace and earring set. Okay, so let me kind of scooch over here. So